Hello there everybody, this is Graham, my son is a Collector 75 and welcome to another collection video. Now I've been wanting to do this one for a while, I just haven't got round to doing it. This is a diaclone slash knockoff odd thing comparison with some G1 and a few customs. So it's a bit of a mixed bag, this one. But I wanted to do this because I think it's Airmoth Transformers and Beer has quite a few odd diaclone reference sort of like Transformers that he's got, and I just wanted to show a few other things that I've bought over the years. I mean, I don't go too much in for it, mainly because some of the prices that they go for are just a bit crazy, so I've just picked up the odd bit now and again. Right, I've got a few boxed ones as well. We're going to start here. I've shown this before. I actually did a review on this. This is, I actually found out this is, well, from what people say anyway, a KO cassette man. It's not actually the diaclone one or the microman version, whatever you want to call it. I usually just say it's all diaclone rather than microman and everything. I know they came from separate lines, but that's just the way I bloody say it. So anyway, so yeah, so this is a KO of the microman cassette man. He's all right, but you can sort of tell that he's a KO. The plastic here is very rough. If you can sort of see that glinting in the light there, it's not really smooth. It's also got, this is a kosher cassette in here, if I can get him out. This is my Frenzy. Here it goes. Now, I think I might have explained this on one of Dolcar's videos when he was asking about have you ever broken a Transformer. This is my one from when I was a child and I snapped him at the leg. My brother did manage to fix it for the longest time, but just by super gluing it in there, but he couldn't transform. And then I managed to break off all the super glue and I fixed him with a red sort of leg. And it kind of worked. And these days I've cannibalized this one for the spring inside the mechanism. And I put a KO spring in there because I wanted the real one. And now he hardly stays together because the spring is too strong. But there we go. But yeah, but that's the first one. I always wanted this. I remember when I was a child and I really wanted Soundwave. I did not. In the Argos book, it had the Cassette Man one as the display sort of like model. And I thought, no, I don't want one that says Cassette Man across it. That's just ridiculous. But luckily, I didn't. Right, so that's that one. Now the next one we're going to go for. This is my official G1 Trailbreaker. He's not a reissue. He is one of the original ones, as you can tell by the dodgy sticker on it. I just thought it's good enough to leave. I think I might have actually bought a set of repro labels for him, but then I decided that to rip these labels off would have been a bit of a travesty because they're not that bad on this G1 figure. So I left them, and I'm glad I did. But he is pretty cool. Now, I'm not going to transform any of these because I think you get the better view of these in vehicle mode. Now, this is a... I'm not quite sure if he's come from the diaclone or diakron line, but it's the blue Trailbreaker. Now, I just put a Decepticon insignia on him because I like doing that with things like this. Other people might, again, think I'm being a bit... what's the word? A bit that's another travesty and everything, but that's just what I do. And he's pretty cool. I like him in blue. I think you can get a yellow version. At the same time, I think I was bidding on a red hoist. I got outbidded on that one, unfortunately, but I really wanted that red hoist. So anyway, but I did buy some KO diaclone drivers, and now he will sort of sit. Now I thought he actually sat in there properly, but he don't. Some of these drivers really don't fit in there. It's a bit weird. I'll try and get him in there. Here we go. So he's just sort of like plonk him in, and he just sits in the top there like that, which is a bit strange. But there we go. But we're going to put him over there, right? So we move them one to the back. Then we're going to come to. Now, these are two KOs that I bought of G1 Mirage. We've got the first one here, who is a translucent. He's even got translucent rubber, which you don't see very often on the wheels there. And now he's supposed to be the bit where he turns invisible and everything like that, which is kind of cool. I did like that. I didn't see the point of putting the stickers on him because that would be just a bit silly. But he's all right. He's a novelty one. I can't remember. It actually cost me £20 or £30, and I thought for a novelty, I'll get it. I got this a long time ago, about good over 10 years ago. Yeah, but I like it. It was just one of those little novelty figures, really. And then this one is another KO that I bought. It is just a red version. I don't know if this red version ever came out as a diaclone. I don't know why they brought a red version out of it, but they did, as a KO rather. But I thought I'd snap it up. Put some Decepticon logos on him, and I thought this looks pretty snazzy. I like it. I did get another KO diaclone driver, but this guy will not go in the bloody seat. I don't know why exactly, if it's because it's a KO driver or it's a KO figure. I'm not exactly sure, but these legs won't go in there. So the only way I can get him in there is to sort of like sit his legs ajar and just get him in there like that. And he looks all right driving it. And here we go to my next loose figure. And now this is a official G1, what's his name? Sunstreaker. It's not a KO or anything like that, but I did repro label it up. I'm not a fan of this figure. I really am not. Sideswipe is so much better. I wanted him when I was a child. I'm glad I didn't get him. I think I would have been majorly disappointed with him. He doesn't hold together particularly well, but that could just be because of his age. This bit's always flopping apart and everything. But yeah, I don't really like it that much, if I'm honest with you. But there we go. But that's G1 for you. A very hit and miss bunch. Anyway, right, so you're going to put him over there. Now then, I've got some box stuff, which I'll show you and then get them out of the box as I go. So this one, first off, this is a KO Mirage. Now, he's all right. Now, the reason why I bought the KO Mirage, because I did have an original Mirage, but the condition was actually really bad. So I think I flogged that. And then what I done was, I looked around. I decided at a time, I can't remember how long this was ago, about 15 years ago, that if I wasn't happy with the figure, I'd sell it and hunt down a better, pretty much a pristine figure, really. I thought, why not? But Mirage proved to be impossible. I could not find one where you could either tell that all the chrome was intact, that it weren't loose or nothing like that. I just couldn't. People, you know what eBay's like. People lie all the time. They say, oh, yeah, it's good condition. You get it, and it's floppy, it's faded, worn, and everything. And I just could not tell off the pictures. So in the end, this came out, and I thought, you know what? Weren't too happy getting a KO at the time. Because I've heard the rumours that some of them are really bad, falling apart and everything, but I thought I'd take a chance. If it falls apart, then, send it back, whatever, don't you? Because it was from China and that. But I got it, and it was really good. The quality was brilliant. It was good as a G1. So, yeah, I had no qualms of it, really. If I could have found a good one of G1, I would have bought it, but I couldn't. So we're going to pop him over the back there. I'm not going to get him out, because I don't see the point in that. Now then, here we go with some of my rarer stuff. Now, this is a diakron red Sunstreaker. I did put a picture of this on Instagram the other day. I'm going to get him out, actually, because he is quite cool. I can't remember how much I paid for this. I mean, as far as I know, diakron was a proper line. It wasn't like a knockoff line. I mean, it might be. This might be a knockoff for all I know. But I'm sure diakron was an official line. I can't remember. But, the figure's all right in here, if I can get him out. Right, and he does come with a proper diaclone driver there, I think with the magnets as well. Anyway, we're going to pop all that a little bit over there. So this is the knockoff. Well, it's not a knockoff, is it? My red, I can't remember his name now, Sunstreaker. And he's all right. I like him. I think I repro labelled him up, put a few extra little Decepticon insignias on him there. And he's all right. I don't mind him. Yeah, I think he holds a lot better together than my original one. I didn't have him as a kid. I did buy him back in mid-90s, somewhere around there. Yeah, see, look, he's bloody loose, isn't he? Doesn't really hold together too well at all. Look at that. Anyway, yeah, so then I'll put this on Instagram, picture up with this, and then someone in the comments did try giving it a name, and I can't remember the name they used. I think it was Sunstreak. Oh, I can't remember the name now. But then I thought, I'm not usually good at giving names, and then I thought, well, Sunburn, because sun, and he's red like his sunburn. I thought, well, it's a good a name as any, so I'm sticking with it. So this is my Sunburn. Bit strange. Maybe if someone out there can think of a better name, I could. I think this one here is supposed to go on there. I don't know why I didn't put it there, but I didn't. Sure, this is rep label, so I have no idea why I've done that. That bit doesn't want to stay there, but there we go. Yeah, I don't know why I haven't done that. That's a bit weird. Anyway, right, so you're going to pop him there. Right, so that was my red Sunstreaker. I'm going to pop him next over there. Now, interesting little fact just before we move on, actually, is I'm pretty certain that the names got swapped around between Sunstreaker and Sideswipe. So maybe Sunstreaker was originally meant to be red anyway. Who knows? Right, so there we go. Right, so the next one I'm going to go with now. This one is a custom. Now, I'm not going to get this out of the box because I've just realised that I've wire tied it in. But this is a classic Wheeljack in his nice gold box, because here in the UK and other parts of Europe, and I think Australia, I'm not totally sure, we got these reissued as classic heroes. They even got their own storyline in the UK comic back then. Yeah, so that is this one. Now, as you can see, he's got an orange windshield, pretty much like the thing. Now, this is just a custom I made. I bought a KO. I'm sure I bought a KO Wheeljack at the time. Cannibalised it for some of the parts. I've got the other original parts in here. But what I did was I got some orange translucent paint. Painted the inside of the windshield. And you can't tell that that is now just an orange windshield. It'll come out absolutely beautiful. And I did the same with his little wings, because obviously you can see just here he's got orange wings. And I don't know if they're going to come out too well. You can't really see them in there. I painted the wings up, and it's hard to tell, but come out pretty well. So I done him like his artwork, and I think it looks really cool, to be honest. I'm going to pop him over there. Now, another one that I bought a long time ago. I've been after one of these for a very long time. This is the Molbar Wheeljack. Molbar. I don't know exactly how to pronounce it. This is one that came out in about 1978 with the Marlborough Lancia deco on it, because obviously they were sponsoring him at the time, rather than, I can't even pronounce that, Alitalia? Yeah, I'm not sure. So obviously these were sponsors before them, and that was a later version. So anyway, but I wanted this one for a long time. You couldn't really get it anymore, and it was so expensive. And then I found this. I can't remember how much I paid for it. It's got a custom box with Transformers on it and everything. It's even got a custom bio, which if you want to pause the video, you can read that. And it was all right. Now, I actually made him a Decepticon, because that's what I do usually. And he's really good. I like him. Now, you know, I think I used a mixture of, I think on the front here, the one that I got, the paint on the front of this car was really chipped badly. So what I did was, I already had a set what you used to be able to get from Retro Labels, a set of stickers for this guy. So I used the bit on the front of the one that I had. So this is stickers on the front, but all paint on the rest of the car, because the rest of the car was all right. And I just swapped them, and I thought it doesn't look too bad, so I kept it. And I don't know what I did with the original. I think I sold it on eBay for spares or repairs, something like that. But that is quite a cool little thing I got. I can't remember how much I paid for that. 50 quid maybe 60, I can't remember. But to me, it was worth it, because I really wanted it. Now, the last figure I'm going to show you is another variant. Now, I got a book the other day. I think it was the, oh my God, is it J.E. Alvarez's latest sort of book? You know, the Guide to the Vintage Transformers. I can't reach it at the moment to show you. But I got it, and it's more like an expanded version of his original book that he'd done, 20 years ago, something like that. And in that, you've got some variants of some of the original G1 figures. And there was a variant, which I didn't realise, actually, of the Prowl mode, which from Mexico or somewhere, actually had lots of different colour plastic used on it. And I got this one off a friend at the time. And this one is I think it's a Mexican Skywarp. Now, this one was a bit of another rarity, because the nose cone, if you can see it there, is purple. And now most of the Skywarps that you usually find are got the black nose cone, but this one came with the purple nose cone. I managed to get it off him, and then he realised that he shouldn't have got rid of it. I can't remember why he sold me it, but he did. And he wanted to buy it back off me, but no, I know I'd never probably see one of these again, not really. And I liked it, and it was a great condition, so I kept it, and I said, no, I don't want to sell it back to you. And he was very gutted, but I'm sure he did manage to get another one anyway. Yeah, so I really like this guy. I'm not going to get him out, because obviously they only usually put the main body and the wings. I'd have to put all the bloody wings on and everything. But he's really, really cool. I like it, and I think he comes with plastic landing gear, which is a bit weird. I mean, you could swap it out. There's no biggie on that one. But I just really like it. I like all these variants you can get. As you can see, there's his tech spec and everything. I think I do have an official, well, not say official, but the one with the black nose cone. And I think this was hard plastic as well. Whereas all the ones that we got, especially with Transformers, I'm sure was soft plastic, like rubber. So I'm sure that's hard plastic as well. Obviously, because in some other countries, they don't have the same laws we do regarding dangerous toys and whatever, which is fair enough. But you know, I can understand why we do have laws like that. But sometimes they do ruin a child's fun, don't they? Trying to jab that in someone's eye. But there we go. Anyway, whether it was soft rubber or hard rubber, you jam that in someone's eye, it's going to bloody hurt. So there we go. Anyway, right, so this has been Cram the Collector 75. I hope you liked this little collection video. I'm going to leave them there. Yeah, I hope you liked it. Please feel free to leave a comment, rate, subscribe, give it a nice big thumbs up. And of course, if you want to, you can follow me on Instagram at the Collector 75. And of course, you can support my channel using the links below. Right, I'll see you all next time. Bye for now.